Hi, this is Julie with Beadaholique, and I want to show you how to make this very fun and festive Christmas tree earring using some wire, some beads, and some fun, colorful findings. This is really easy to make. It's a great holiday project. In terms of the supplies you're going to need some artistic wire. I've got green for the Christmas tree, and this is 22 gauge. I've got two colorful findings. I have a head pin and I have an earring hook. And so this is of course this is one earring and this is one earring, so you would double what you need here to make your complete set. I've already made one. And then I'm going to need 3 bicones that are 6mm and 4 that are 4mm. And that's all you're going to need in terms of the actual ingredients to make these earrings. Now in terms of tools, you'll need a ruler. You're going to need a pair of round nose pliers, chain nose pliers, cutters, and then you're going to need something that is cone shaped. Now I have this Beadsmith 4-in-1 mandrel wire shaping tool, and it just has a handle that fits on each one of these different heads. And I'm going to use the round one because it gives me a nice cone shape. And then you're also going to need a pen. You'll notice that this goes to a nice point, but for the purpose of what we're going to be doing to make this Christmas tree shape, we want a little bit more of a tapered end, so we're going to just use a pen. And that is what you need for tools. So to begin, I want you to measure out 10 inches of your wire. Now you can make your tree larger or smaller, so you can adjust this length accordingly. And we're going to start by taking the wire and pressing it against the side of our mandrel and just holding it in place. And I'm just going to loop it around and around the mandrel until I get up towards the top. I'm going to slide it off, slide my pen in the place of the mandrel, and continue winding. There we go. Now I'm going to take it off, snip it up top here, and then for the bottom area I want to make a little flourish, so I'm just going to grab the tip of it. I'm going to try to not bend this part out of shape. I'm just going to pull it down, just for an added little touch, a little swirl. So now what we want to do is we want to do our core. So we're going to take our red head pin, place onto it a 4mm bicone, a 6, a 4, a 6, another 4, another 6, and the final 4. And what we can do, you can see how your trees look. One is a little bit longer than the other, so I am just going to squish it ever so gently, just like a slinky. I don't want to bend it out of shape, but I do want them to be pretty even, and they look like it. So now I'm going to take my head pin, thread it through the middle, and now I want to make a simple wire loop. To do that, I'm going to just bend the wire to the side, take my round nose pliers and grip it, bend it up and over, rotate my pliers, and complete my loop, and then just bend it so it feels like it's a little straighter. Where they crisscross, I'm going to make a cut, and then I'm going to take this, open it up a little further, slide my earring hook onto it. Now it can be a little tricky because I'm trying to not touch that tree very much. And now I want to bend it back in place like so. And we now have a fun modern take on a wire Christmas tree. And I'm noticing one is longer than the other. Oops, actually that's because this guy worked his way around. There you go. Now they look pretty darn even. So there you go, and that's how you make a wire Christmas tree.